My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with my October 2021 Harlequin digital book haul. So I love doing these every month because I buy a lot of books from the Harlequin website. But these are all the ones that I picked up digitally to read on the Gloss app. I love getting the sales, so most of these came from sales. I did tone it down a bit from September. I think I had over 40 books. In this case, I only have 29. So, you know, I reined myself in just a little bit. So I'm going to go through these with you guys. Most of them are new publications as of, I think most of them have a November publication date because, as I always mention on this channel, that if you are interested in purchasing the Harlequin category romance books, you can always get them a month early on the Harlequin website, harlequin.com. So if you want to purchase, like if you typically, like if you look at the book and it has a release date of, like, let's say November 28th, you can already buy it on the Harlequin website. Like the December books are currently available for purchase. Ebook, print book, however you want to consume them, they're available there to check out. So most of these are ones that are being published now in November. Like you could go to any major bookstore or Amazon or your retailer of choice and pick these up. So I'm going to go through them. I'm going to read a little bit about what all of them are about. I did write that down here. So just to kind of give you guys a bit more of an idea. So I hope this video won't be too long, but let's jump into it. And I'm going to go in order, like in series order in a way. Like I grouped each individual imprint together. So you're going to see all the Desire together and all the historical together and what have you. So we are going to start with Desire. And the first one that I got was Just for the Holidays by Adriana Herrera. This is book 2 in the Sombrero Studios series. And this one is a snowstorm stranding them together. It is a forced proximity romance between a man who's a casting director and a woman who's an actress. So that's exciting. I love the cover on this one. I just think it looks so pretty. I know the earlier book in the series, I have not read it yet, and I'm kicking myself for that. I've heard nothing but good things, so I'm looking forward to this one a lot. The next 2 books are actually, if I had to pick favorite covers, hands down are my favorite covers. I love covers with people on them. Don't get me wrong. I think they're super pretty. But there's something about a scene or a location cover that just appeals to me. And this is one of them. So this next one is Secrets Vegas Style by Kira Sinclair. This is the 4th book in the Bad Billionaire series. And it says here, he pretends Vegas excess is all he knows. Will she be the one to reveal the secrets he's hiding? Playing a rogue hides his work as a hero, but one woman sees who he really is. Dominic deliberately cultivates his reputation as a rich, womanizing bad boy, as a front for secretly helping women in need. Oh, he sounds like a Robin Hood. Like a sexy Robin Hood. Sexy Robin Hood. That's Carrie Always from Men in Tights. I'm just saying. I love that movie. He's my favorite Robin Hood. I don't know where I was going with that. Never mind. But journalist Meredith's pursuit of a story is about to blow his cover. And for years, Meredith, the woman, has blown the Vegas businessman's mind. As his sister's best friend, she's off limits. But now, as the pressure of explosive secrets and unleashed attraction build to their breaking point, will he reveal the truth or risk it all? Sounds good. And I love the cover, you guys. I love the cover. The next one is The Stakes of Faking It by Joanne Rock. This is book 3 in the Brooklyn Nights series. Can we just look at that cover, you guys? It's stunning. Stunning. She's spent 8 years running from her past, and now he's found her. Chase once meant everything to actress Tana. He was her first lover and the last man she'd destroyed. She honestly never expected to see him again, but now Chase has shown up on her Brooklyn doorstep wanting payback for the pain her family caused his. How can she refuse the chance for redemption? Posing as his fiancée, fake relationship, for one weekend seems simple enough, but has the powerful businessman concocted a devious plan for revenge with Tana's heart at stake? Oh gosh, that sounds so good, doesn't it, you guys? So good. Oh my gosh. I do love the desire novels. Next up, I got 3 heartwarming novels, and the first one we have here is Her Holiday Reunion by Cheryl Harper. This is book 4 in the Veterans Road series. Sorry, I had Vegas on my brain. A fresh start in Miami. That's all Myra wants for Christmas. But Atlanta SWAT officer Rob won't sign the divorce papers unless she spends the holiday in Key West with him. Watching the Christmas boat parade and seeing Rob charm her young nephew makes her long for a second chance. But he'll never leave his dangerous job or Atlanta for her. Or will he? Second chance romance. Who doesn't love a second chance romance? I love the idea of Christmas and, like, for me as a Canadian who typically gets at least cold, if not snow, at Christmas time, something in a warm climate just always appeals to me for the Christmas books, and I love it. The next one we have here, excuse me, is A Secret Christmas Wish by the great Kathy McDavid. This is book 3 in the Wishing Well Spring series. The magic of Christmas could make her wish come true. A small town Christmas wedding. What could be more romantic? Unless you're a +1 for hire like single mom Maria. Too bad handsome cowboy Brent is her new co-worker and completely off limits. Neither of them can afford to lose their job or invest in a relationship. But when she sees Brent's adorable connection with her young son, she can't help wishing for a Christmas miracle. It sounds so good. Brie and I were fortunate enough to talk to Kathy McDavid very, very recently. That episode should be coming out in the next month or so over on the Categorically Romance podcast. And she was just a delight, an absolute delight. She is a veteran, in my opinion, to Category. She used to write way back when for the American Romance line, which became the Western line, and now she's writing for Heartwarming. Please check her work out. She is delightful. And the last one for Heartwarming is The Texan's Christmas Baby by Linda Warren, talking about a veteran. She also used to write for American Romance, Western Romance, and now she's writing for Heartwarming. This is book 11 in the Texas Rebel series. The Texas Rebel series is a series that started way back with the American Romance line. So it says, former professional football player Chase has finally come home for good, but ranching life in his small Texan hometown is far from simple, especially when it comes to Chase's beautiful estranged wife, Jody. Second chance romance, kids. Second chance romance. There's no escaping the mistakes and hurts of their past or the feelings that still linger between them. But can Jody and an unexpected Christmas surprise show this Texan where he truly belongs? Wonder what that surprise could be, you guys. Very exciting. Next up, I got 3 historical novels. I do love the historical novels. So the first one is, they do these twice a year, I think, like twice around the holiday season. They are anthologies. So I think one is Victorian and one is Regency. This is the Regency one. And we have Regency Christmas Liaisons by Christine Merrill, Sophie James, and Marguerite Kay. So, like I said, 3 stories in 1 volume. In Unwrapped Under the Mistletoe by Christine Merrill, Charles is hired to catch supposedly light-fingered poor relation Daphne, but steals a kiss under the mistletoe. Oh, how cute. In One Night with the Earl by Sophia James, a widow Elizabeth seeks revenge for herself and her young twins. Brooding Lord Grey might just provide that Christmas miracle. And in A Most Scandalous Christmas by Marguerite Kay, will the dashing stranger who Lady Sylvia scandalously joked with about a Christmas liaison make good on his promise? I love these. I love these anthologies. They are so delightful and so much fun. Please, please check them out. The next we have is The Viscount's Christmas Proposal by Carol Arns. And it says here, the childhood friend she's always loved has grown into an even more handsome and eligible lord, the perfect husband for her stepsister, or so thinks her scheming stepmother. Marrying Peter herself would save him from that miserable match. Anna's dilemma, she only wants to marry for love, and Peter seems marriage is purely duty. So, marriage of convenience, maybe, I don't know. Sounds good. I love these. And the last of the historical books we have is The Penniless Debutante by Janice Preston. This is book 3 in Lady Tregowan's will. And it says, almost destitute when she inherits a fortune that will see Aurelia, I think is her name, become wealthy, forbids her from marrying the new lord. That wouldn't be a concern if the only man to catch her eye during her first season wasn't Maximilian Primrose, Lord Tregowan. Why is it that no one else has Max's honor, wit, or tantalizing good looks? The specter of being poor again haunts her, but the thought of sacrificing passion for comfort is just as terrifying. So if she marries, she loses her money. So really, that's a big, when you grow up destitute, that's kind of a big deal, essentially. So that one sounded really good too. Next we have Intrigue, and you guys know how much I love the Intrigue books. These are some of my favorites. I did only pick up 2 of them this month. I should go back and pick up the rest of them. So we have here, the first one is Canine Patrol by Julie Miller. This is book number 1 in the Kansas City Crime Lab series. And it says, Canine Officer Aiden has always kept things strictly platonic when it came to KCPD criminalist Lexi, out of respect for her family's having taken him in years ago. Then Lexi is attacked during a crime scene investigation, and Aiden and his dog Blue step right in, making their relationship even more complicated. Keeping Lexi safe is his priority, but resisting the woman who's never been far from his thoughts will be his greatest challenge this holiday season. Ooh, I did not realize it was a holiday book. Oh, that's exciting. Yay. I saw Julie Miller and immediately clicked buy now, essentially. We all have authors that are like auto buy. Julie Miller's one of them for me. Another one for me is Carla Cassidy. And we have Deadly Days of Christmas by Carla Cassidy. It says, a serial killer, a deadly vendetta, and Christmas is just beginning. Sheriff Mac McKnight has his reasons for hating Christmas. But when a serial killer targets Mac's sleepy Kansas town, the holidays quickly go from dreaded to deadly. Now he's relying on the insights of newly deputized Callie to track down the killer. Only Mac's in danger of falling for his cheery blonde coworker who just happens to match the profile of the killer's Christmas victims, because of course she does. I make fun, but I love. Next up we have some medical romances. I'm really getting into these and really enjoying them. So the first one we have is December Reunion in Central Park by Deanne Anders. And it says, when London-based Dr. Scott learns he'll be joining Brooklyn Heights Hospital's team in New York just for Christmas, his first thought is Nurse Felicity, the woman he almost found forever with, until a tragedy ripped their relationship apart. Now Scott's back in Felicity City and in her hospital. Can he, with the help of a little festive magic, win back a place in her heart too? Delightful. These are just so sweet. And the other one from medical is Christmas Miracle in Jamaica by Anne McIntosh. The first story in the Christmas Project series sees neurologist Chloe and surgeon Sam reunite in beautiful Jamaica, where they have to face the consequence of that one hot night. 'Tis the season for surprises. Sounds great. Sounds fabulous. Christmas in Jamaica. Sign me up. I'm there. I picked up 3 Presents novels. Yes, 3 Presents novels. I'm really starting to enjoy these as well too. So the first one that we have here is The Bride He Stole for Christmas by the great Caitlin Cruz. Love her. Certain that she will never love again, Timony has agreed to a convenient marriage. If she can't recapture the hot, all-consuming chemistry she discovered with Crete, she may as well have cold security. Crete tried to forget her, but the idea of another man possessing her is intolerable. With just 12 hours until she walks down the aisle, Crete steals her back. And now he has the night before Christmas to prove to her and himself that he won't break her heart all over again. So hold on, is this a kidnapping story? Just read that. I'm like, he steals her. Hopefully not against her will. I don't think they would have gone there, but I'll keep you updated. Next we have Confessions of His Christmas Housekeeper by Sharon Kendrick. This is Louisa's billionaire husband, Gia, has it all. Dazzling charisma, enormous wealth, and an ego to match. One of the many reasons they are now estranged. So she's stunned when, after an accident, he can't remember their stormy year-long reunion. To help him regain his memory, Louise agrees to become his temporary housekeeper. Sharing the truths of their marriage will be difficult. Denying their desire impossible. As Christmas draws close and she uncovers new depths, does she dare confess her biggest secret? The explosive feeling she still has for him. Interesting. So an amnesia story. You don't see those as often anymore. It used to be a really big thing. but I haven't seen them very much recently, so that one sounds interesting. I mean, these all sound great, and I just want to share them with you all. Next, we have the last one for the Presents books. We have Forbidden to Her Spanish Boss by Susan Stevens. This is book number 9 in the Acosta Band of Brothers series. A polo-playing tycoon, Rafa's head groom, Rose, works tirelessly to send money home to her family. She can't afford to get distracted by her boss's devilish smile. Until his sister's wedding, when they share an electric moment out of time. Straight-talking Rose smooths Rafa's wounded soul, but she's uncurtly off-limits, deserving everything Rafa knows he can never give her, inviting her for a week of networking on his super yacht. As one should. Don't you have a super yacht? I don't have a yacht. I don't have a toy yacht. That's what's so great about these Presents novels, sorry, total side note, is that these are truly, in my opinion, the epitome of a fantasy romance. Like, these are super wealthy billionaire tycoons that own things like super yachts. These are the fantasy. Presents are the fantasy, in my opinion. And I love them. It's fun to escape to these every now and then. Anyway, back to networking on his super yacht. Should put things back on a professional footing, or it could tip them into a dangerous, passionate territory. So yeah, that one sounds really, really good. Couple from the romance line. We have The Wedding Planner's Christmas Wish by Cara Coulter. This is book number 1 in a Wedding in New York series. There's something about Christmas books set in New York that are just delightful. Sparks fly for a wedding planner. Her Christmas wish, the perfect family. In this Wedding in New York story, wedding planner Alexandra makes every bride's dream come true. If only she could magic her own fairy tale ending. After a devastating loss, Alexandra has kept everyone at a distance, until Drew, owner of New York's ultimate wedding venue, and his 4-year-old daughter come along and steal her heart. This Christmas, will Alexandra let her guard down and accept the happily ever after she never dreamed of? Doesn't that just sound adorable? They all sound adorable. I love it. And then the other one from romance that I bought was The Single Dad's Christmas Proposal by Ella Hayes. His invitation to a life-changing winter escape. Extreme snowboarder Dax is no stranger to a challenge. Still, nothing could have prepared him for his greatest challenge yet, fatherhood. 6-year-old Jan was kept a secret by his late mother. Now Dax is determined to make up for lost time. But with a work commitment, he needs a step-in nanny, and single mom Simone is the perfect candidate. Will Simone say yes to Dax and a Christmas to remember? So it's a relationship with the nanny. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I got 3 romantic suspense novels. I love these as well. You guys know romantic suspense, intrigue, they're kind of my jam. So I got Desperate Ransom by Cindy Dees. This is Colton 911 Chicago, book number 10. It says Miles Colton's marriage is in trouble the moment he takes on a case that puts him in harm's way yet again. This time, though, it's his wife Faith and their son who become targets. When the little boy is kidnapped, Miles will stop at nothing to bring his child home safe. But is there anything he can do to repair his shattered family? So it's a second chance romance about an already married couple. I kind of really love that. I love when we're seeing couples that are already married or who were married before. The stakes just seem higher to me, like trying to save a marriage in jeopardy. I love it. I'm very, very excited about that one. Then we have Uncovering Colton's Family Secret by Linda O. Johnson. This is The Coltons of Grave Gulch, book number 10. And it says, coming face to face with her past jeopardizes both their futures when Madison Colton comes face to face with her presumed dead father. Her entire world is turned upside down. I would say so. The unexpected discovery endangers Madison and brings Marshall Oren to her rescue. Madison can't believe she's been targeted, but his presence fills her with feelings she never knew she had. But blossoming romance might be cut short by a vengeful killer. So the romantic suspense books, I like to kind of let you guys know this. The romantic suspense books tend to focus more on the romance than on the suspense. Whereas with the intrigue, the suspense is often like the main focus and the romance comes second. Just in case you were curious how those work. And because a lot of people ask, why they're not amalgamated into one line, but that's the reason why. It's because of the focus of each individual line. And the last book in the romantic suspense books that I picked up is A Firefighter's Ultimate Duty by Beverly Long. This is the first book in the Heroes of the Pacific Northwest series. Firefighter Blade keeps his eyes on the job, not on his white-hot desire for a single mom, especially when Daisy insists that all she wants is a fresh start for herself and her daughter. Once Blade bonds with Daisy on a level he never imagined, a menace from her past rears its ugly head. But can Blade rescue Daisy and their chance at a new life together? I love that the hero in this one's a firefighter. Usually with the romantic suspense, they're police or private investigators or military. And, you know, firefighter, absolutely, definitely a hero. But I love that, you know, you don't see this very often in these books. Like, what I mean is usually it is some sort of police, military kind of an idea that is the hero. But I'm loving that it's a firefighter. So the next group of books that we have here are special edition, and I have 3 of them. So one of them I've already talked about because I read it, so I'm not going to go over what it's about. But the first one I got was A Kiss at Mistletoe Rodeo by Kathy Douglas, which is book 5 in the Montana Mavericks, The Real Cowboys of Bronco Heights series. I read this one about a week or so ago, so check out one of my more recent weekly reads videos for more information on this one. The next one that I got was The 12 Dates of Christmas by Laurel Greer. When a local wilderness lodge almost cancels its 12 Days of Christmas festival, Emma leaps at the chance to convince the owners of her vision for the business. But Luke has his own plans, to keep the lodge in the family and protect his grandfather's legacy. As they work together, Luke and Emma are increasingly drawn to each other. Can these utter opposites unite over their shared passion this Christmas? That one sounds so good. I think Bree read it, and she really liked it. And then the last one for the romantic suspense, the special editions, we have as The Cowboys Christmas Retreat by Catherine Mann. And this is book 2 in the Top Dog Dude Ranch series. His love life has gone to the dogs, it says. After they've opened gifts, maybe he'll unwrap her heart. Instead of his Winter Wonderland wedding, Riley has been jilted. This rodeo champ needs an understanding shoulder, so Riley invites his best friend, Lucy, her son, and their scruffy pooch on his honeymoon, in quotation marks. But moonlight doggy walks, romantic fires, the glow of Christmas lights, everything is conspiring against their just friends resolve. Will this fake honeymoon ignite a real spark Riley and Lucy have denied for so long? Oh, that just sounds so cute. 2 love-inspired books that I got this month. Last month. The first one is Snowed In for Christmas by Gabrielle Meyer. It says, ending up snowbound with her ex for Christmas is a shock for Liv, especially when she learns Zane secretly adopted their child. When Liv longs to know the daughter she was forced to give up as a teen, Zane's girls are his priority, and the widower doesn't trust Liv to stay after the snow clears. But could she be just what his family needs? Sounds really good. And the other one, talk about covers that I love. I don't know what it is about this cover, but it's just, I love it. And this one is Claiming His Christmas Inheritance by C.J. Carroll. Some inheritance have strings attached. This one requires him to get married. In her last matchmaking attempt, Zed's late aunt stipulated that he must find a wife or lose his childhood home. Fortunately, the resolute bachelor needs to be married for only 3 months. Now he just has to convince Tasha to be his holiday wife in exchange for funds to get her dream business started. It's the perfect plan, until love makes an unexpected appearance. Yes, please. Yes, please. I love these books so much. And last but not least, the last 3 books I want to share with you are all love-inspired suspense novels. So the first one that we have here is Hiding His Holiday Witness by Laura Scott. This is book 4 in the Justice Seeker series. And it says a frantic call from a witness whose Colorado safe house is breached sends U.S. Marshal Slade to Robin's side at Christmas time. But when he reaches her, she doesn't remember him or the crime she witnessed. With the trial just days away, someone won't stop until Robin's dead. And while she might recover her memory in time, keeping Robin alive long enough to testify is Slade's hardest mission. Sounds good. Next, we have Yuletide Cold Case Cover-Up by Jessica R. Patch. The mystery of her sister's death is about to reveal some deadly answers. When her sister's remains are found just before Christmas, cold case agent Poppy is determined to solve the years-old murder, even if it turns the killer's sights on her. But her investigation with her straight-laced partner, Rhett, I love the name Rhett, is stirring up the town's old memories and bitter grudges, and the killer will do anything to keep secrets buried. Well, of course the killer will. It's in his best interest. Jessica R. Patch is a great author, and I really, really like her books. And the final book I want to share with you in this video is Texas Christmas Revenge by Connie Queen. An abandoned little boy is the only clue to a killer's dangerous holiday plot. Certain a desperate 911 caller is her presumed dead sister, emergency dispatcher Brandy follows the cryptic message to a terrified toddler and an armed assailant. Now Brandy will do anything to protect the boy, even if it means asking her ex-fiancé, Texas Ranger Rhett, same Rhett, different Rhett? I'm assuming it's a different Rhett, for help. But can Brandy and Rhett stop this killer before he extracts his terrible Christmas vengeance? So there we go, you guys. Those are all the books that I got from Harlequin digitally in the month of October. Let me know, did you pick up any Harlequin books from the website? Are there any of the ones that I talked about that sound good to you? What's your favorite line? Do you love the Christmas books as much as I do? And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.